Hi roofers, welcome back to another episode of the Roofing Webmasters podcast. I'm Madison.
I'm Amberlyn.
And today we are here to talk about a term you may or may not be familiar with. It's search marketing. And it's going to cover a wide array of activities, but almost all of them have to do with the things you see on a typical Google search page. Now, before we jump into this, there's a question that we get a lot of times here at the Webmasters, and they'll say, why do we need search marketing? Why do we need help with all this stuff? I have a website. And, a lot of times it's easy to forget why you need that search marketing. The question I like to ask them is, well, why do you need a telephone? Like, Amberlyn, why would your business need a telephone?
So people can contact me and reach me for my services.
Of course. You want people to be able to contact you. But does having a telephone automatically mean people know how to contact you or when to contact you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not like having a phone. You go to AT&T or Verizon and suddenly people are like, wait, I feel there's a new phone number for that roofer down the street. You have to take your phone number and tell everybody about it so people know how to contact you. And it's the same thing with having a website. Just because you have a website, have a URL address, doesn't mean that people intuit where you are online. You have to actually market that and tell people, and that's where search marketing comes into play. Now, there are three different elements to a SERP. That's a search engine results page, what you see after you type in a search in Google. There's your PPC ads. Beneath that, we have our local listings, or what we call the map pack. And then we have our traditional organic listings, almost all the way down to the bottom from there. Now, let's talk about PPC first. Okay. Yes. Before people can choose your business, they have to be able to find your business.
Right. And PPC is going to be the first thing they see when they get that search engine results page. Now, PPC, if you recall from our previous video, is pay per click. And those are ads that are created through Google by you. Those are going to be what you want to put your big services in. So as a roofer, if you're a residential roofer, it may be roof insurance help, or roof insurance claims help, more accurately. Another thing you would do would be, for example, if you're running GAF shingles, you would do GAF shingles available in Fort Worth, Texas. Or if you're a commercial roofer, you can do TPO or roof repair as well.
Now, some roofers like to focus on the higher dollar projects, such as maybe a green roofing, if you're into that. If you have a premium shingle product that you like to install.
Metal roofing,
huge. That's why for a lot of the high dollar terms, the ones that more expensive keywords are on, you'll notice that those get a lot of ads, as opposed to maybe a simple shingle installation. It still happens, but not as likely. So if you want people to really notice you, as Amberlyn was saying, you need to have a sensational deal or experience ready to capture their attention.
For sure.
Yeah. And because one of the main reasons why is ads, people train themselves to ignore them sometimes and skip right down to the organic results, particularly our next entry,
which is the maps.
Yeah, the local maps.
Local maps.
Now, local maps, to optimize those, we're going to be looking at two key areas. One is your website, particularly your city-state keyword additions and coding, as well as your Google My Business account.
Right. Now, your Google My Business, it's going to be that knowledge bar when you first pull up your page or your search results. It's going to be on the right-hand side, and that's going to be your address, your phone number, your website, your reviews, which are a very big deal, and any posts. And that takes, all you have to do is connect with Google, and claim your business, say this is our address, this is our business, and they send you a postcard, you validate it, you're good to go.
It's very cheap or free, and
The best kind of cheap.
the best cheap, and it's not a very difficult process. On the other hand, optimizing your website, especially for local search results, is going to take a little bit more consistency on your part or on the part of your marketing company. You'll need to make sure that each of your service pages, as well as your homepage, are optimized with location-based schema. That's a particular type of coding that your design team would put on your pages. And they'll also want to make sure that you have city-state optimized keywords at least a couple times on each of your pages. So let's say TPO roof installation in Fort Worth, Texas.
Right.
If you're a commercial roofer. If you're a residential roofer, you might do...
shingle roof installation in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, there you go. Way to vary up the destinations.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
It's easy to go at Fort Worth since we're here.
Yeah.
Now, with local search results, we tend to see results a little bit faster. When you optimize, you can see changes in ranking a little bit faster, which is nice. However, in traditional search results, which are located beneath those, you're going to see a much slower time in between changing, because keyword optimization and general optimization across your website is going to take a little bit longer for results to happen. Now, there are ways that you can help speed up that process. That's accumulating reviews for your website. That's a very important part of local search results as well as continually producing new content for your website. Content, so much of optimization keeps on coming back to that.
Right. As we always say, content is king.
Yes, yes. That's something we say all the time here. Now, if you really want your content to be king, however, and you want to earn that top placement, you're going to have to put yourself in the shoes of your customers and think, what sort of content do they want to see? How can we answer their questions? And that brings us into our next section.
Right.
We've already talked about how search marketing helps people find your business, but it also helps that people choose your business as well. And that shows the difference between a business who's willing to do as much as what other people are doing versus going above and beyond so much that they make people choose their business over others. Now, let's start back up at the top of our SERP page.
Okay.
Back at PPC. How do we take search marketing for each of the different levels and convince a prospect to choose a roofer?
Well, in the terms of PPC, the best way to do that would to kind of do an offer or maybe a deal for one of your services. And that's going to be something that will catch the customer's eye. A lot of the time, people mentally train themselves to skip ads. So if they see something like 10% off of an installation or free roof inspection for your insurance claim, that's going to make them go, I want that. And they're going to click on it as opposed to going, ads.
Oh, yeah. The more sensational, the better in many cases.
For sure.
Yeah. Now, again, we're still dealing with a high percentage of people who go ahead and skip down to organic search results, the unpaid ones, because they trust those more.
Right.
If we want people in local search results to trust your business and pick it over others, a lot of the times it's going to come down to reviews.
Oh, yes.
Now, not just a star rating, which is important, but also what's said in those reviews. People read them. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We actually did a study the other day for one of our industries, and we found, it actually was for roofing. Yeah. Yeah. We found that a surprising percentage of people are very much okay with a roofer, a potential contractor, not having 5 stars, the perfect rating. As a matter of fact, over 50% of the people that we talked to said that they prefer people with less than 5 stars. Now, we're not talking about 2-star ratings.
No.
Obviously, that's not going to be good for your business. But if you have 4 stars to 4.9 stars, anywhere in that rating, you're doing okay. And a negative review isn't going to sink your business. You just have to make sure that you keep on continuing to collect those. That's very much important across multiple applications, especially Google Plus.
For
or
sure.
Google Search.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it's not the end of the world as long as you can get those reviews in.
Now, traditional organic results. How do we get people there?
That is going to be all your content. So you want to make sure, because when those people that go to the traditional results click on everything, what they're looking for is for information, for authority. They're not necessarily looking for you to be like, we do this, call us, and selling at them all the time.
That's a huge turnoff for many people.
Very much. They want to make sure that when they contact you, you're going to be able to work with them. You'll help them understand what's going on. You'll repair the roofing issue. You will give them the best service. And that you're very knowledgeable in the field.
Yes. I think one element when it comes to content is how much you believe it's important for your website performance. Now, we have talked to so many roofers over the years, and we've talked with some pretty fantastic ones.
Oh, for sure.
Have some great ratings. Now, you know that you're a spectacular contractor, and
we
know you're a great contractor. We can tell. We've talked with enough people now. But put yourself in the perspective of a consumer who's wondering whether or not they're going to spend $10,000 on a new roof. How are they going to know that you're a great contractor? And it's going to be, one, your placement in search, your reviews, as well as how well you put yourself in their shoes in your content. Are you answering the questions that they are wanting, or are you taking too much time to try to sell yourself? If you can nail that balance of high value information with some directive, a call to action or a call for information, you're going to do much better than your competitors. And that's going above and beyond what other people are doing.
Right.
Yeah. So we've talked a lot about search marketing, both how it helps people find your business and put you on the front page of search results, and also how it helps people choose your business,
right,
which is equally important. Now, Amberlyn, if you could choose one thing that roofers could walk away with from this lesson, what would you say?
I would say that search marketing and marketing on your website, digital marketing specifically, is key to success. So that's why it's so important to get a digital marketing agency like Roofing Webmasters that will give you the best content for your website and be able to assist you with your Google My Business and all of these search results.
If I had one thing that I would like our roofers to walk away with, it's that it's not enough to just have a website. There are thousands of businesses lining the back pages of Google search that have a website, but they don't receive any traffic. And there's only a handful of people that go above and beyond to actually do what's necessary and make that page one ranking, which is where the traffic is, and also where your leads and your calls are.
It's where you want to be.
Yeah. So if you want to get that traffic, you want to get those leads, make sure you're willing to go above and beyond. After all, it's marketing. If you want to promote your business, you market. And if you want to promote your website where much of your business is coming through, you'll have to promote it as well. So I think that about wraps it up for today.
I think so.
Yeah. So thanks. You can tell we're ready to wrap up. Thank you very much for listening in today. And we hope that this recording area, this new one, has worked out well for you. Please let us know how that is. And let us know if there's anything that we can help you with. We're always happy to help you try to succeed. We'll see you next time.